Is there anything, David, that you've noticed people walk in or they communicate with you where you're like, the brand's working?
I think when you come into a financial advisor's office, some people dread it because they think their advisor talks over them or the relationship is very surface level. When you know that your client, when you see, now it's I hear, because I'm in the office a couple of days a week, not in the office. But when I'm in the office and we always make it a point to write down everyone that's coming in the office on a board that everyone can see so that everyone can go, people can greet people by their first name. So when you hear people, coming to the office and there's 3 or 4 hugs, like how many times have you witnessed a client walk into your office and the first 3 or 4 people they talk to, they're giving a hug to? I think that's really cool, right? Because look, we understand the first reason why people hire us. That's to execute on a financial plan. There's something that we're going to do for them that either they don't want to do or their current advisor isn't doing. And to maintain the relationship, there's a certain execution level and a certain amount of standards that we have to hold ourselves. So we'll never forget. We're not going to all of a sudden get to the point where people love us and give us hugs and send us cards and send us flowers, wine, candy that we're going to just stop, not performing at a high level. That will never stop. That is the core of the relationship. But what it gets to grow to is this, beautiful thing that when people walk in, they start giving you hugs. They start asking you about, how's life? That to me is a perfect relationship because look, right now the world is super divisive, right? Very toxic. You don't know what to believe, who to believe. And when you have a relationship with people that you can trust, that people that have your best interests in mind, you tell me, you write down how many relationships you have like that in your life. It's not many. That's what we kind of know is special at BAM Advisory Group.
The human element. When someone walks into your office and has tears in their eyes because they just lost their husband, and our team is helping facilitate the background so that they don't have to, taking that heavy lift on all the accounts and what needs to happen and what are the right answers. What am I supposed to do? We get to take that off the table for them. We get to absorb the weight of that. But when somebody walks into your office and immediately wells up with tears because they just lost their husband, it changes everything that you think about what it is that you're doing for them. So that human element is really important. And yeah, like David said, we are a financial planning firm. That is what we do. And that is what we're going to do at a very high level. But what makes us different is that human element.